So I guess for me, I just wanted to pick your brain about, being a writer. Did you always want to be a writer? Like when you were young, was that something that you had really set your mind on when you were little, or was that something that you didn't discover you had a passion for until later?
More the latter, I would say. I think I was sort of always interested in storytelling, but it never occurred to me that there was a career path for me for it. I did some short stories in high school. I was the editor-in-chief of the school literary magazine, but it was never anything I truly considered as a career path. I actually wanted to be a lawyer, and that's what I ended up going to school for, and that's what I ended up doing. But for me, it was my third year of law school, which is kind of like your senior year of high school. Uh,
Right.
my brother Eric, I'm the oldest of three, and he's the middle child. And my brother Eric was in his senior year of film school at NYU, and he asked if I would co-write a script with him. He wanted to learn more about script writing. And we wrote a couple scripts together, and I found I really got bit by the bug, and I found I really, really enjoyed it. One thing I'd always enjoyed was putting words together. I really did like writing research papers, in high school and college. I liked the music of language. That's always appealed to me. But it wasn't until I started script writing with Eric that I realized, oh, I also like telling stories. So it was sort of the realization that those two things could go together in my mind, made me just want to continue doing it. So I graduated law school and I started practicing, but in all my free time, I would write. I would wake up at 5 in the morning to write for like an hour to 2 hours each day before going into the office. And, as my writing refined itself, I started getting meetings out in California. So I would take my vacation time away from the firm and always spend my vacations out in Los Angeles and take meetings, and sort of started building up, kind of a reputation and a fan base around town. But it was not a foregone conclusion that I was going to be a writer.